questions for me, Commander Kessler, feel free. Otherwise, thank you so much for coming out and seeing this. I'm just a dopey Canadian actor, so don't feel the need to stick around. But no, seriously, this has been a remarkable time, and I'm so grateful for Niels, for Mike Davis, for Derek, who's letting me crash in his home right now. For my poor wife, whose pregnancy I'm missing right now, whose first home birth class I missed last night, so I could be here. That's all right. We're gonna make up when we get home. As I was telling people earlier, neglecting your wife is the best way to prepare for a Lovecraft role. So. But this has been a truly remarkable opportunity and a chance to get to do this. I really, don't feel like you have to stick around. But if you do have questions for me, or if you just want to talk, I have the space for a little while longer, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on it. And yeah. So yes, hello.
What is the toughest question you've gotten? Have you gotten any questions like about racism, things like that? Because that's kind of part of Lovecraft.
So, toughest question I got. Dear Mr. Lovecraft, I understand that you died of cancer. Well, my boyfriend is dying of cancer. What would you like to say to him? There was that, which I did answer. I found that was the first of my serious Ask Lovecrafts, which I tried to not do a whole lot of that because, I don't know, people show up, they want a good time. They don't want to have a sort of mawkish, just like, let's sit down and talk sort of situation. That was hard. And trying to find a way to do it and be respectful and not, one of my friends was like, why don't you just like quote some of his letters from like, towards the end of his life? I'm like, because then all I would be saying is, ow, ow, it sucks, ow, ow, ow. So, it was not particularly poetic at that stage. And I did receive a delightful question, which will go unanswered completely, because I just don't want to give space to it, which is essentially, Mr. Lovecraft, when you were alive, you spoke out about the dangers of immigration. What do you think about how the British Isles are being destroyed now by all these immigrants? I'm like, bye. Dealing with Lovecraft's less pleasant, more white power sort of mindsets is tricky, because I want to be honest to his character. I don't want to sort of just have him be like, I like everyone now, because that's part of it. You can't whitewash it. You can't read the poem we heard from PH earlier. That's part of his legacy. But I don't try to emphasize it, and I do respect that he is responding to the 21st century. So if Captain America can deal with it, I figure so can Lovecraft, and he can adjust. I mean, he was a figure who allowed himself to be confronted by new ideas and to allow those new ideas to change him. Now, as S.D. Joshi has pointed out, when it came to race, he did in fact dig in his heels. So that can't be ignored. But I do think finding that balance is really the key. And trying to find a way to make him enjoyable without really feeling like, no, I guess the folks at Stormfront will like him and no one else.